Hey, what's up everybody? Karia's TCG here. So, recently I've opened a singular tin of the newest 25th anniversary tin, and I'm going to be opening at least two this Sunday on this channel. But a particular card that I came across while opening the packs caught my attention, and it's none other than Propa Gandake. Propa Gandake. Sorry, I if I pronounce that incorrectly, I will apologize in the next video. So, this card is a level 3 Earth Psychic Monster, Effect Monster, with 500 attack points and 2000 defense points. And its effect reads as such. Once per turn, if you control a monster or monsters whose, whose original type is beast, insect, plant, or rock, you can declare one of those types you control. This card becomes that declared type. If this card has applied this effect, also apply the following effects while it remains in the monster zone. Please keep that in mind. When it remains in the monster zone, its effect stays true. All face-up monsters. So effect number 1, all face-up monsters on the field become the same type as this card. The second effect says, monsters on the field with this card's type cannot be targeted by either player during the using the effects of monsters your opponent controls with that same type. Now, one of the types that it mentioned was insect and plant. Now, what deck right now would benefit from such an ordeal? Now, if you were to say stuff like trap tricks, you would be correct. Since this card can turn into insect and plant with the inclusion of Trap Tricks Garden, which adds a little bit of extra protection from destruction, from battle destruction once per turn, this card, you most likely would want to play this card in defense mode, since Propa Gandake can also protect monsters on your side of the field from being targeted by your opponent's monsters on their side of the field, as long as they have the same typing as that monster. And since every turn when it's your turn, this monster can change its type, you can keep that going. You can actually cause a bit of a problem for your opponent, since the whole ideal is to make sure that Propaganda K is still alive. I would recommend that if you were to put this in the Trap Tricks deck, I would recommend playing at least one. I would say playing at least, if you want to be that guy or that girl, depending on your gender. I would say play 3. Unless in the ban list they ban it, then, or limit it to 1, then I would say just play only 1. But experiment with this card and see what you go with it. If you're our Trap Tricks player, or if you're playing a specific deck, or basically Ninja. If you're playing a Ninja deck, this can also be pretty good, since it can turn into an insect or plant. Since insects are pretty good in the Ninja deck, you can always use that. And there's a multitude of other decks that could benefit from this, but Trap Tricks, I would believe, would benefit from this the most, since Trap Tricks Garden adds extra protection from it, and it prevents monsters on your side of the field from being targeted. So that's all I had to share for right now. I'm using a Vanguard playmat. This Sunday I will have at least 2 tins, if not 2, then 1 tin of the recent Yu-Gi-Oh card, the 25th anniversary set, the Duelist Heroes. I will have that this Sunday, and we will see what we get in that. But with that being said, have a good night or a good morning, depending on where you are, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.